on the move from inside his 5. Not a whole lot of room to operate on that return as the coverage unit was there and ready. We have got a tremendous matchup between these two running backs, both stars in their own right, and David both ready to make a huge impact.
I mean, how fun is it to have two guys, one on each side, when they have the football, like they can go the distance. Just dynamic speed, great vision. These defenses are in trouble because these guys can touch it a bunch of different ways, and Palmer, they can hit home runs from anywhere on the field.
And I think what makes them really unique too, David, is that they're very versatile guys. Both guys can run between the tackle box. They can take it outside. They can both catch the football as well. So, no doubt, the game plan for both offenses, feed the running back as many different ways as possible and just let him go to work.
On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down. They bring the punter onto the field now. The punter going to get his first work of the afternoon. Really good job by the coverage team to make the stop, and that's where they'll put it in play. And are we ever lucky to see these two great quarterbacks in action here today? And Jesse, it won't be long before we'll see them squaring off on Sundays.
Yeah, and these guys can both stress a defense for similar reasons, and we've seen it all year long, right? Both guys have tremendous arm talent, and both guys can hurt you running the football as well.
Oh, it's a fumble. Well, the offense looks as if they fell on the fumble, and they'll keep the ball. And let's hold on just a minute here as the officials are going to have a second look. So the officials take a closer look, and the replay booth will overturn the call. To the air on 2nd down. Caught over the middle. It's Carts. Recovered by the defense, and he's off.
And that's a great job by this defense, limiting the yards after catch. We know guys are going to get the football in their hands, and he gets the ball out quick, gets it to him. Nice job running to the football. When you chase the football, man, a lot of good things happen. That ball pops out, you recover it, a forced turnover.
And we'll see the offense make its way onto the field here, hoping for a successful drive. Wants to throw on 1st down. He's got the tight end. Brought down at the 39 after a pickup of 10. It'll be a 1st down. New set of downs after the completion. Trying to make that rush think on the draw play here. And I think they'll give him 2 on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up. Went to the running game on 1st down. Now here they come again. They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. Buys a little time. Nice job by this junior quarterback to get it done on the ground. Now on the move at the 28-yard line on 1st down. Off the bootleg, wants to throw it. Caught. Nice move to pick up yardage. And the defense able to drag him down, but not before they'll recycle that down marker.
And a great job by the QB finding the running back, get him the football where he can do some damage after the catch, and most importantly, get the 1st down.
From the 17-yard line, it's 1st and 10. In the red area, it's Avery. Picked up maybe a yard. It's down at the 16. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. Handoff to the single back. Got some room, headed to the goal line. And he barrels into the end zone for a touchdown.
The best running backs are the guys that can just sniff out the end zone. That running back showed you all of his freakish ability on that play.
They get set for the point afters. We have the first score of the game. And the extra point is good, and it's 7-0. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. And it was capped off with an impressive 16-yard run for the score. The returner will field it and try to do some business. And a really nice job by the kick team to get down there and make sure they limit that return. Now they'll run it to the right here. And he never had a chance, just stopped cold as soon as he got it. Handoff from the gun. Works his way ahead for 3 out to the 14. Listen to this crowd just shaking the girders of this place trying to help their defense. On 3rd down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. And an explosive play has him on the move, and he gets it all the way to the 48-yard line.
Yeah, and the quarterback knew exactly where he wanted to go with the football, had time, spins the ball deep. Nice job by this offense, understanding what the defense is giving them and creating the explosive play.
They were backed up, and then suddenly they weren't. They've got it 1st and 10 now inside the 50. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Out of the backfield, he's open. This defense giving up ground as he's finally knocked down at the 26.
Well, it's a nice play design there. You're getting the running back involved in the pass game. Quarterback gives it to him early so he can go to work upfield and get the 1st down.
Gives it to the back on the draw. They'll pick up 4, 2nd and 6 coming. Stuck with a running game on 1st down. Now here they come again. Gonna sling it on 2nd down. And as he throws, just a Barishnikov-like move on the sideline to tap that toe and get the 1st down. Leaves it with the back. He pushes his way down to the 4 as they get closer and closer. Going to work on 2nd down in the red zone is still some ground to cover to pick up that 1st down. And it's in for a touchdown. Well, they started with horrible field position, but ended with perfect field position in the middle of the end zone.
It all comes down to execution, Reese. You've got to have guys going out and doing their jobs. You saw the offensive line up front. They were physical. Skill players made it happen with the ball in their hands, and the quarterback really showed command on that last drive.
Setting up for the extra point and the top. And the extra point is good. The kickoff unit is out there, and boy, did that last drive quiet this crowd. He'll start the return inside his 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. All right, guys, so here's the offense back on the field again. The throw to the outside is complete. Just what they were looking for to get this drive rolling. They're out to the 35. Off the play fake on 1st down, wants to throw. Catch in the middle, it's Sparks. And there was lots of space as he gets it to the 39-yard line.
How nice is it in this offense to have your best receiver playing in the slot? You're matching him up against linebackers, against safeties, or nickel corners. Nickel corners are oftentimes the defense's 3rd best cornerback. This guy is virtually uncoverable.
Give to the single back. Makes his man miss.
I like this guy as a running back because he can run between the tackles and he can also go outside. He can really do it all.
The play action fake. A shot toward the end zone. Makes the catch and gets the score.
Man, oh man, it doesn't get easier than that. Look at the receiver. He gets wide open. Where's the defense? Nobody around. Easy pitch, easy catch.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. And they cap it off with a 32-yard touchdown pass. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. They'll run the RPO and throw it right. Didn't pick up a lot there, moved it forward just a few. And here comes the offense on second down. Wants to go up top. Throws for the tight end. And that's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact on the play, but no flags. It'll be third down. From the gun, wants to pass. Another incompletion on third down. The punt team makes its way onto the field. The coverage team was down there to corral him. They made the stop, and they'll mark it at the 39. So, guys, we'll see this offense again. They'll start this drive going to the air. Time running out, and he goes down at the 34. How about that Mike linebacker bringing the heat right up the middle?
Right down Broadway, right in the middle of the defense. This is the guy that sees everything, makes all the calls, and you could tell he knew where he was coming downhill. It came wide open, and he comes to the quarterback and gets the sack.
They'll try to keep that sack from wrecking this drive here on 2nd and 15. Give to the running back. And he's able to bounce off one tackle, but still not a whole lot of running room. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. Looking to throw, and he needs a chunk play. Interception. You don't see him make that kind of mistake very often.
And that is elite third down defense. First of all, you get him in 3rd and long, and then you look to the go-to guy. Jesse, I am committing my resources to him because I know he's a freak, and I know you as a quarterback, you're trying to find that dude.
Yeah, and it's hard, 3rd in California, to convert that. Doesn't matter how good your receiver is, and this dude's obviously one of the best in the country, but the defense, they were all over it, they were ready for it, and they get the big pick.
Couldn't ask for better starting field position for this offense. Looking downfield on 1st down. Fires complete on the crosser. Tackle is made at the 27. Let's give him 10 yards on the play, and it is enough for a 1st down. Quick strike complete. Breaks into the open. Gets it inside the 10. Out of bounds at the 9 after the big pickup on that one. They've come out with answers on this possession, and now another 1st down. Looking to throw on 1st down. Grabbed in the middle. It's Garbers. Good throwing catch. Takes it down to the 5 as the offense tries to cash in. Gonna look downfield again. Snagged in the end zone. Velcro on the hands, and it's a touchdown.
This quarterback really does a nice job seeing the field and reading coverage. And when you go empty and you spread the defense out, it's easier to see what the defense is doing.
The extra point here would tie the game. And he added the extra point. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. So the kickoff team will come out after they turn in a score on that last drive. On the run from inside his own 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. They'll go back to work on offense. The give to the back. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. Back to pass. Throws to the wideout. And the pass is incomplete. Jarred loose by the hit. Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun. Wants to pass. Immediately fires to the middle. He'll get it up to about the 32-yard line before he stopped, and it'll be 1st down. To the air on 1st down. Grabbed over the middle. It's Parks. tackled almost immediately. They're well short of the first down. Second down, he'll throw it. Release to the back. Grab near the marker. It's Avery. Really nice job there by both guys to throw and the catch to work that defense and get the first down. Leaves it with the running back. Able to scrounge 3 yards out of that one somehow. It's 2nd and 7. Got a little work done on first down. Now back to the line. Off play action. Got his man. How about the blow he delivered in banging his way to the 41? Let's see what they do here on 3rd and short from the 41. They've got it inside the 40 at the 39 as they pick up the first down.
Well, there wasn't a lot of mystery on that one, guys. Just simple QB sneak to keep this drive going. They've done a good job so far the entire drive, keeping the chains moving. Nice execution on the sneak. Good push up front. Quarterback picked the right side to tuck and run to, and we'll see what they do to finish off this drive.
Tough, physical, hard-nosed running gets it to the 34.
You know, it's funny. I know running backs oftentimes are afterthoughts when it comes to the passing game, but when you think about it, this guy's been making people miss his entire life taking handoffs. So why wouldn't you try to get him involved in the passing game as well? You just saw in that last play how dangerous he is after the catch.
The give to the back. Creates a little space. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down. Might as well give it to him again. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. They try to pop a run on the draw. And after the stop, that is going to put a bow on this first quarter. While we're only through one, these quarterbacks have been lighting up their stat lines. We've got a good one going here and looking forward to keep those vibes rolling here in the second. So they had a chance to talk over this third down play to open the period. Looking to throw for it. Setting up the screen. Oh, he's got some space. He's there to make the stop, but not before he sets up this offense. 1st and goal from the 7. They'll try to get it in with the run. He just kept those big, powerful thighs churning, but he'll be knocked down at the 1. Boy, if that first down play was any indication, they might walk this thing in on 2nd and goal. Touchdown!
And the running back gets his 2nd rushing touchdown of the game. You want to continue to feed this guy. You could tell he's got a nose for the end zone, knows how to get in there, knows how to make things happen.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And with the extra point, the score is now 21-14. They held the ball for 15 plays on that touchdown drive. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. And the offense back on the field, ready to dial up ball plays. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Right down the middle. Incomplete, and man, is he lucky to get that one back. Defense that close to an interception. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Looking deep down the right side. He's got it for a big play. Inside the touchdown.
And QBs love their big tight ends, and especially guys that can do such great things after the catch. He catches it. Dang, Palmer, he looks like a daggum receiver after he catches the football.
What a matchup nightmare, too, man. I mean, he's just too big for DBs to cover, and he's too fast for linebackers to cover. If I'm this QB, I'm looking that guy's way a lot more often in this one.
Extra point here will tie the game. And they did tack on the extra point, by the way, knocked it right down the middle. Aggressive play calling on that drive. Just 2 plays, they get the long touchdown pass to pay it off. He'll bring it out. It's Fields. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Guys, this offense will go back on the attack. The inside handoff. Stopped in the backfield, and that'll be a loss of 2. After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. Trying play action. The short hands, it's Parks. That'll be enough for a fresh set of downs. He gets it to the 32. With a first down, they'll snap it from the 32. Looking to throw on first down. Can't hang on, and he'll tell you he really should have made that catch, and he had an opportunity right in the middle. It'll be 2nd down. On the move. Finding a way to put that foot in the ground and get it up to the 37-yard line. How bold will they be on 3rd down after that last run? From the gun, wants to pass. Can't make the connection on 3rd down thanks to that tough, hard-nosed pass defense, and now it's 4th down. Hunt is on its way. And the returner will be knocked down. All wideouts, no backs. He wants to start this drive with a pass. Fires to the big fella. Nice gain on that play, but a little bit short of the first down. Quarterback and running back set up in the pistol. They'll leave it with him. Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down. They moved the chains on the ground last time. Let's see if they try to hit him up top. Wants to throw on first down. It's complete. And he picks up a first down. That is not a flag on the play. It's just lingerie on the deck after that move. Wants to go up top on first down. Using the quick game. Tackle is made at the 44, but he picked up 10 yards and enough for a first down. Pass completion moves the sticks, and let's see if they try it again. From the shotgun, the handoff to the back.
And the defense doing a great job committing to the run. When you commit to the run like this, obviously you can give up some plays in the passing game, but you got to stop the run first.
Back to pass on 2nd down. Wiggles free. On the move, he fires. Oh, he makes the play. It's intercepted. They'll be stopped, but not before getting the football and picking up big yardage on the return. What a play there.
When you get interceptions as a safety, it's anticipation. You can see it. They see the route. They break on it. They go make big hits and big plays. This time, he gets the big INT.
Here comes the offense back onto the field. Trying to start the drive with a pass. They're working that left side. They've got it inside the 30. They'll mark it at the 28. It's first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Off the bootleg, looking to fire. Quickly to the tight end. He makes the stop almost as soon as he catches it, and they're short of the first down. They'll go to the counter. Brought down after picking up 3 down to the 22. 3rd and short from the 22. Is the field goal unit getting ready, or is this already 4-down territory? A shot toward the end zone. And that one's going to be over everybody's head and incomplete. It's wise not to be too greedy, and they'll go ahead and send out the field goal unit. The holder will kneel down at the 29, making it a 39-yard attempt. Never a doubt. Right down the middle. And they've regained the lead. take it away after putting up a field goal on that last drive. And he takes this from inside the 5. And the returner runs out of real estate as he goes down. And now the offense will come onto the field again. To the ground with the back. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. Second down, they'll go to the air. Dances away. Turning it on. And he avoids the hit and slides after the short gain. Here comes this home crowd as the defense tries to get off the field on third down. He hurls one deep down the left side. He's got it on the outside. And what a huge chunk play for this offense. Just exactly what you need to move the ball down the field. Might as well try to punch them while they're reeling. You get one huge play to set it up. Now it's 1st and 10 inside the 40. Use the play fake. Now to throw. He's got him. Corralled and forced out of bounds. Mark it right at the 16-yard line, and man, are they in business. They're threatening to score, and they'll throw it. It's complete. Steps into the end zone for a touchdown. If you're able to move the ball and drive like that, the most overrated stat in football would be field position.
Agreed, and I think confidence is big right now after that last drive. To be able to flip the field like that, not just do it, but go down and score a touchdown. Running and throwing. For this offense now moving forward in this game, that last drive is going to pay big dividends.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point was good to finish things off. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. They're coming out to tee it up for the kickoff, and that last score was a real buzzkill for this crowd. He'll bring it out. It's Avery. He's brought down at the 16. Would have been much better off to take the touchback. And let's see what kind of ball plays this offense has ready. Running back searching for a hole. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Second down, they'll go to the air. And the defense makes a play, sacking him back at the 10.
And I love playing man coverage on the back end, getting in those receivers' faces. Don't let them feel comfortable in run zone where they can find all these holes in the zone and my rush can't get home. Pressure them, pressure them, pressure them.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks. Snags it on the right. They'll mark him down right there, and how about that play picking up a chunk of yardage?
And that is a backbreaker if you're the defense, because you've done your job up to that point. You've set up the offense in 3rd and very long. You know they're going to throw it. You cannot allow a guy to get open that deep down the field for an explosive play. Somebody's going to have to answer for that when they get to the sidelines.
Makes the grab.
And on the slant route, I love the location of the throw by the quarterback. He's not making it difficult on his receiver. He's putting the football out in front, hitting his receiver right in the face mask and making it easy for him.
And he won't quite get there, but boy, after that pickup, just a few inches to go for the first, an array of possibilities here. Offense picking up steam, 1st and 10 from the 31. Use the play fake, now to throw. Bring in the heat. Time Time running out, and he goes down at the 34.
They tried to go play action, but that did not affect the defensive tackle. He was bull rushing his guy, collapsing the pocket, and he comes away with the sack.
Really need to find a productive play this time on 2nd and long. Looking to fire. Quickly out to the tight end. And that had all the makings of bug meat windshield, but how about the little corner taking on the big tight end and keeping him from getting the first? On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up. And on 4th down, they'll try to salvage the drive with a field goal. It's good. He could have hit a string right in the middle of the uprights there. That'll cut the lead to 1, 28-27. They were able to get a field goal on the board, and now they'll kick it away. On the move from inside his 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. No reason to be in a big rush. They have some time here late in the half. They think there's room to run to the right here. They believe in that running game. Got 6 before he stopped at the 23. They can really be aggressive after that last play at 2nd and 3. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and they'll talk it over to see if they can build on this lead before halftime. They'll line up for a 2nd down play. Catch in the middle, it's Parks. He'll get a fresh set of downs, stopped at the 31-yard line. He leaves it with his back. Not the biggest play in the world, but it's one that can set the tone as he bangs his way out to the 38. Out of the gun, the running back has it. And he has had a long day at the office, not to mention the backfield, as the defense has been all over him. He's going to look for a man on 3rd and short. Fires to the big fella. He's got enough to move the chains, and they'll spot it at the 47. 1st and 10 for the offense. Looking downfield on 1st down. Fires to the tight end. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup. Trying to get a rhythm in the passing game, now on 2nd down. And he just flat dropped it. I think he wanted to run before he secured it. Better find the earplugs. Here comes the noise, backing this defense on 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. He's going to throw deep right side. And how about that DB getting a hand in there and forcing the incomplete pass? And here comes the punt team. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. And he will boom that punt out of bounds. No chance for a return. Let's see where the officials spot it. Looking to throw on 1st down. Snagged in the middle. It's Parks. There's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the 1st half. They're trying to slow that rush down with the draw. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the 1st down line? We've got a timeout here late in the 1st half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Wants to throw on 3rd. Fires to the wideout. He's got it. Steps out at the 34-yard line. Big pickup on that one in this offense within striking distance. To the air on 1st down. Quickly complete. And he's able to shed one tackle and gets a pretty good pickup. Bunch formation for these receivers. Wants to fire on 2nd down. Gets it out fast. And he's brought down after a nice gain. It's a 1st down. They'll stop the clock to reset the chains. Offense up tempo. From the red zone, he's going to throw it. Snags it. And he's into the end zone for a touchdown.
Really nice job on their final drive of the first half, David. Calm, cool, collected. They had balance, excellent execution. They're going to take a lead in here at halftime.
It's so much easier to go into half with that positive momentum, that positive juice. Now we can point to what we just did. Great job taking the lead. Now you go make your halftime adjustments.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And they did tack on the extra point. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. And the score comes on a 17-yard throw for the touchdown. And he's going to bring it out. And the return man reaches the end of the line, and down he goes. So let's see how they play it in this final 30 seconds of the first half. The give on the inside. That's a nice pickup to give them some breathing room, and they've got it out to the 27. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
All right, thanks, guys. And through 2 quarters of ball, it looks like we're in for another fun one here today. And this has just been a passing clinic, really, by both offenses. They've effectively stretched these defenses, forcing the secondaries to cover every blade of grass, and they've still racked up big plays. Man or zone, pick your poison, or lay some blame at the feet of those pass rushers who can't do anything against the maulers on that offensive line. And on that note, time to throw it back to our guys at the stadium.
They're lined up and ready to kick off this second half. He'll start the return inside his 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. This crowd still bringing the intensity to open the second half. Trying to set the tone on the ground in the second half. Defense there to stop him after a gain of 1 to the 22. To the air on second down. Got his man quickly. And they bring him down quickly, but a good gain there. Ball sitting right at the 30. It'll be 3rd and short. He'll sneak it and try to surge forward. They boot it away. He'll field the punt. Coverage team gets the job done, and they'll mark him down at the 38-yard line. So we'll see this offense make its way out to start the drive. Motion from the wide receiver. Trying to get outside on the jet sweep. A confident, tough, efficient run gets it up to the 44. Let's see what they've got on second down. One man in the backfield, and he gets it. And they'll stop him after a minimal pickup. This defense will try to force a 4th down on 3rd and short from the 45. They'll try to pick up the first through the air. Hits the open man. Lots of green grass as he gets it to the 31.
I love running the angle route, whether it's on 1st down, 2nd down, 3rd down. It's a really good route. It's a safe route. Just takes a little bit of timing over the middle of the field. But, hey, again, getting it to a playmaker in space, always winning.
It's 1st and 10 from the 31. They'll go to the ground. And he is stopped immediately by the big defensive lineman. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. Power football with the run. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. They're within field goal range at the 29. Let's see if they can pick up a few or the 1st down. There he goes. He was working his way toward that goal line. They'll stop him at the 2 after big play up top.
I love that from this offense. 3 is good. You're in field goal range, but now we're set up with 1st and goal because of great 3rd down execution by this offense. Stay aggressive. Even when you get in this part of the field, when everything shrinks and gets a little bit harder, you still want to be aggressive.
They'll run it on 1st and goal. And he'll lose yardage on this play. Loses 2 yards. Great job by the defense. They go right back to their man on 2nd and goal. He works his way all the way down to the 3, and the defense is reeling. Trying to barge in. He did not make it. A stone wall on 3rd down. So here comes the field goal unit. They've been doing work today. They've already made a couple. Absolutely center cut. Had to settle for the field goal. After putting 3 on the board, the kickoff unit ready to go. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. And the offense takes over to dip into its bag of ball plays. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. Not what they had in mind to start this drive. Here comes 2nd and 13. From the gun, the running back has it. Gets it out to the 25-yard line, a gain of 3. Every journey begins with a step. This offense needs to step into a 3rd down conversion and then try to turn it into some... Breaks into the open. And he's to the 48-yard line. That'll be good enough for a 1st down. This offense lines up feeling awfully good after that big play. Off-play action on 1st down. Got it in the middle. It's Parks. They're able to keep him out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 2 after the big play in the passing game.
Well, these two have been absolutely unstoppable in this game, and it just feels like every time this guy drops back to throw, he's throwing it to one guy and one guy only. The defense cannot stop him. He has been a matchup nightmare all game long.
The huge play got him on the porch, but now they got a kick in the door. It's snagged in the end zone. Touchdown.
And this QB's starting to do some work, man. The big explosive play in the passing game. You get inside the 10, you're thinking run. Everybody thinking run. You back it up with another pass, another great throw, and quickly this offense gets right to the end zone.
On to attempt the try. And it's up and good as they draw just a touch closer. They put together a 5-play, 75-yard drive. They're getting set to kick it away, and that last score took a little oomph out of this crowd. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Guys, this offense coming back out onto the field. First play of the drive, wants to throw. Gets it out quickly. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. A little bit more to go after that last completion. They'll try to pick it up on 2nd down. They'll try the run. Going up for the 1st down. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. They'll snap it from the 39. 1st and 10. Right back to the well. A confident, tough, efficient run. Gets it up to the 44. Halfway there on 1st down, it's 2nd and 5. The hand to the running back. Oh, he's got some space. Nice pickup on the ground there. They'll move the sticks with the 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. The give on the counter. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. They'll give it to the back.
And that run really didn't go anywhere. A lot of times we don't focus on it enough, but how important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5 offensive linemen.
So here comes the field goal unit again. This kicker has already made 3 in this one. Right down the boulevard. They extend the lead to 5 here in the 3rd.
Well, that kid just showed off his hammer for a leg, 50 plus, and he did it with ease.
After that last field goal drive, they're set to kick it away. From a couple of yards deep, he'll bring it out. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. Let's see what this offense has dialed up this time. He wastes no time and comes out throwing. Quick strike complete. And he goes out of bounds after a nice pickup on that one. They'll run play action. Unloads to the wideout. That one falls incomplete, trying to get a chunk play on that one. They'll need to convert this 3rd down from their own 22 to get this drive jump-started. Got it in the middle, it's Avery. It's a game of 1st downs, and they've got one out to their own 37. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. Caught behind the line. It's Parks. Good pickup on that play. It'll bring up 2nd and 4. Offense in a bunch formation. They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. Got his man downfield. Couldn't ask for much more there. A 1st down, and they're down to the 42. New set of downs after the completion. They'll run it from the gun. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. Wants to go up top. Complete. Gets him down at the 26. Big play there. Give him 15 yards on the gain, and they move the sticks. Hand off from the shotgun. An explosive play in the running game as he's got the 1st down. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. On 1st down from the 13-yard line. They'll ride the hot hand. Wrestled down at the 8-yard line as they threaten deep in the red zone. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a 1st without scoring. The give on the option. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. They'd love to pick up this 3rd down and get a fresh set with 1st and goal. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. He wants it all. Into the end zone. He's got it. Touchdown. This dude is just slicing and dicing this defense into little tiny pieces.
Carving him up, completely comfortable, knows exactly what he's getting, had so much success today. You got to find a way to make these quarterbacks feel more uncomfortable.
Up by 1, they'll try to get the deuce and make it a field goal edge. Looking to throw. Makes the grab for the 2-point conversion. So a drive there of 85 yards, and they finish it with an 11-yard touchdown dart. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. And the offense takes the field eager to go back to work. They'll run it from the gun. Quick spin on the line. They get this sophomore on the ground, but he continues to make plays. They've got a 1st and 10 at the 34. Breaking out the jet sweep. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. So now it's 2nd and long. Back to pass. They'll run the screen. Made a defender miss. Gets it to the 46-yard line. 1st down for this offense. That was just a perfectly choreographed screen. The line got out on time. The running back had a wall in front of it.
And I think the quarterback did a really good job of selling pass and then kind of dodging the pass rush, getting it to the running back, and then let him do the rest. You got him in space, he'll pick up yards in a hurry.
It's a draw. Got the 1st down. Looking for more. And he's brought down after a nice gain. They've got it. 1st and 10 at the 42. Might as well run him until they stop him. He's got it again.
That's a really good job by the defense, wrapping him up, getting him on the ground. Take away that run game. Make him one-dimensional, put him in passing situations. Really good job by the defense.
Going to sling it on 2nd down. He's going to let one fly down the middle. He's in for the score. Touchdown.
Man, this defense has their hands full. They're dealing with a quarterback that is pinpoint accurate, making good decisions, and they're dealing with a wide receiver group that has a lot of speed and some burners on the perimeter. They might want to think about playing some more zone coverage moving forward. That's now 3 passing TDs they've allowed.
Lining up to add another. And the extra point is good, and it's a 4-point lead. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. And the score comes on a pass from 40 yards out. On the run from inside his own 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. This drive will start from the 19-yard line. Looking to throw on 1st down. Oh, he's ready to take a shot. Snags it down the right side. And it looked as if he might take that one all the way to the house. Just ran out of a little steam, and the defense finally got him. Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. They go to the ground. They get him on the ground at the 33, but not before he picks up 6. And you want to talk about his favorite receiver, it might be everybody, based on the number of guys getting touches and a chance to show off their hands in the passing game. One quarter to go, and Mike, we have the makings of a classic 4th quarter finish. So the final period starts with a 2nd down play. He'll run it again. Trying to pound their way forward, he picks up a couple to the 31. These fans stepping up to help this defense on 3rd down. They'll try to move the chains on the ground. He gets it oh so close to the 1st down marker, but I think he's going to be a touch short. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Trailing by a possession, they need to keep the ball. They'll try to convert on 4th down. They'll run for it. All down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the 1st down. They'll run this play from the pistol. They'll leave it with the lone back. Fighting off the defender. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. Looking to fire. A strike downfield. Takes it into the end zone for a touchdown.
Yeah, and a nice job in the 4th quarter making plays, and a nice job being on the same page. QB, receiver. You can tell he broke with the football. He caught it in stride, gets into the end zone. Nice pitch and catch right there. Nice chemistry by the QB and wide receiver.
Needs this one to push the lead to a field goal. And the extra point puts them up by a field goal. They put together an 81-yard drive. The kickoff unit is out there, and boy, did that last drive quiet this crowd. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. And the offense heads out onto the field to get the drive started. Off the play fake on first down. Behind his tight end. He gets it up close to the 25. Out of bounds. They'll mark it at the 24. Got the completion on the last play. Still some work to do on second down. Here's the handoff. Has plenty for the first down, and they stop him at the 28. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Wants to throw on first down. Under fire. Got room to work. On the run, and he'll slide to avoid the big hit. Now on second down. Wants to go up top. Just a short pass to the tight end. He picks up the first down, brought down, but not before he put that dude in a blender.
The big fella, the tight end, the wide receiver in a tight end's body going up and making the catch.
The offense lines up at the 41 with a 1st and 10. The running back has it. And he'll find enough running room to get it just short of midfield at the 49. 8-yard pickup on first down leaves them with 2nd and short. Rides to the back. This time the defense was ready, and they stop him in his tracks. 3rd and short now from their own 48. They'll try to get the first through the air. Throws to the wideout. He's got an open man. Good execution. They move the sticks, and they've got it at the 33. Wants to go up top on first down. Sets up the screen. No sirree, not this time. The defense was there and ready for that one. They go to the draw. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a first down.
Draws and screens are a great way to slow down really aggressive pass rushers. It allows the defensive ends and the defensive tackles to run upfield. The offensive linemen kind of push them upfield, go down to the next level, try to sneak in a big play.
On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down. And now on 4th down, they will put it on the shoulders of the kicker to save them with his foot. Right down the boulevard. It's good. All tied up here in the 4th quarter.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
Coming down the stretch in the 4th, and we are all tied up, about set to kick it away. Looking for those open spaces and opportunity. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Now this offense is back on the field. He'll pull it on the read. Jukes his way for more. Gets it past the marker. Gets away from... Oh, my goodness, he's still moving. Turns it on down the left side. Lead for the wire. Touchdown.
What a great play by the quarterback. I'm watching that thing happen live, and I'm asking myself, why did he not pitch that out wide? It was wide open, but listen, when you've got speed like this guy, and you can be as elusive as he is in the open field, you got to just keep it yourself, and he does. It's a home run touchdown for the quarterback on the option play.
Now they'll line up for what they hope is automatic. The extra point is good, and now in the 4th, they're up by a touchdown and an extra point. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. Fielded in the end zone. It's Avery. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. And the offense takes the field, ready to go back to work. They'll start this drive going to the air. Makes the grab. And he'll step out of bounds after a very productive play. Got some of the work done on first. Now let's see what they have on second down. It's complete. Chain gang on the move. It'll be a first down at the 29.
I just love quarterbacks that aren't greedy and that aren't always trying to throw the home run ball, right? Second down, you're in your own end of the field. The guy you want to throw to is not open. Just find the back. He'll go do something positive with it. This guy is a weapon, and you got to find him in the passing game.
Looking downfield on first down. Caught over the middle. It's Parks. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. The gift to the tailback. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play. Able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. On third and long, trying to have a big completion here. Got a man. It's Parks. And boy, is he close to that first down, maybe just a couple of inches short. They punted away on fourth down. On his way back from the 20. They'll get down and put a stop to this return. They'll mark it at the 32. Here comes the offense onto the field again. Leaves it with the back. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. Off the play fake. Finds the tight end. And the big fella couldn't elude the quarterback who makes a sure tackle. Big third down as the crowd gets behind this defense. From the gun, wants to pass. Got him downfield. And he gets a big chunk of yardage to the 34-yard line.
And, man, that is so frustrating for this defense. You got them where you wanted them. You backed them up on third down. You knew they were going to throw the football, but they just couldn't stop them. They give up the first down, and time is running out. This defense is going to have to get aggressive.
The feel of this whole drive changed on that last big play. They've got it first and 10 outside the 30. Fires to the big fella. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. Still some work to do after that last completion at second down. Smart move to keep it on the ground. He gets it across the 25 to the 24. Give him 5 on the carry. Here comes third and short from the 24. And this offense does not want to send out the field goal unit. It's now first and 10 from the 24-yard line. Looking to throw on first down. Makes the grab. Gets it in there for the touchdown.
And that is a drive and a score they absolutely had to have. Now making it a 2-possession game late in this one. It wasn't going to be enough to just play it safe, play it conservative, punt the ball away, and count on your defense. They were aggressive. They mixed it up. But getting that score, that is huge for their win probability now.
Getting set for the point after. And the extra point is true, and they have a 2-touchdown lead, up 14 in the fourth. Now to make sure this kickoff team covers it well to not give back that last score. And he hauls it in, and everybody's on the edge of their seats. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. To the air on first down. He'll throw it. Got his man on the right. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. Plenty of work to do here on second and long.
It's always interesting how people handle late game. Like, you know this game is over. There's not a lot to gain from it, but some people try to throw the ball deep and continue to make plays. They throw it short. The clock's running out, and there's not a lot to talk about that's going to be positive for this offense.
On third and short, they'll try to pick it up with the pass. It's caught downfield. He'll have enough to move the chains. It's first down at the 38. They absolutely had to have that third down to keep any glimmer of hope alive.
And defensively, that's exactly what I want. Make you get the third down. The clock is your enemy. Multiple possession lead. That is right where I want this offense.
Well, and here's the problem offensively. Because you're trailing by so much so late in the game, the defense now is going to be playing big zone coverages, and they're going to allow you to throw the ball underneath in the middle of the field, rally to make a tackle, and bleed the clock. It's going to be hard now for this offense to claw their way back in this one.
Looking to throw on first down. Quickly to the tight end. And an absolutely fearless tackle, giving up size, still got him on the turf. Clock stops, and we've reached the 2-minute timeout. This offense looking for anything to cut into this big lead. Second down, he'll throw it. Quickly out to the tight end. They make the stop, and he'll have enough yardage for a first down. Wants to throw on first down. Hauls it in. Makes the grab, but not quite enough for the first down, but a good gain on that play. Quick timeout call by the offense after the play, trying to preserve every minute possible. Flips it out on the screen. The defense wouldn't let him loose there, and it was a completion, but they lost yardage. Wants to keep it in the air. Got his man in the middle. That'll be enough for the first down, and now they've got it at the 15-yard line. They'll throw it from the red zone. Quick completion on the out route. That completion gets them inside the 10, and the defense is running out of room to defend. Back to pass on second down. And the Heat will get home, and the quarterback goes down at the 17. The offense gets a quick timeout. At this point, every second is precious. Third and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Looking for the end zone. And this is caught for a touchdown, so hold on just a minute. We might have a finish here.
And listen, still a ways to go, but great job by this offense getting you back in the ballgame. Now, we got a one-possession game. We've got our score. We did what we're supposed to do. Now, how do we get this stop? Now, the defense has to come up big and get me the rock back.
Lining up for the PAT. And with the extra point, every little bit counts as they get closer. Time is of the essence, just under a minute to go as they line up with the onside kick. That's why they call them the hands team. They're able to secure the onside kick. So with the late lead, they're ready to just drain the clock in victory formation. And the quarterback takes a knee.